Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit, she, her. I am a voice actress. I play video games, and I stream myself playing video games while doing silly voices. And this week we are doing Fallout New Vegas. We're going to be doing this for, I'm guessing, a few months. Doesn't seem to be a short game. And I have a guest with me at the start of stream. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No, I don't. Hi, I'm Tiefling. I'm she, her. I'm just here to annoy Tidbit every now and again.
It's only annoying depending on perspective. I do not find you annoying.
I'm joking. Of course, I won't, like, properly annoy you, but I might get there at some point. We'll see.
Alright, last thing we were doing was clearing out some vermin. Which is... oh, they saw me. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, and the scorpions are here. Great. Why do they sound like electricity?
It's New Vegas, don't question it.
I'm gonna.
I call this game Crash Out New Vegas lovingly for a reason. I was playing it earlier today and it already crashed on me 3 times, and last time I had to completely power off my machine to get out of it.
Oh, there's still more.
The thing with shotguns is, if you use fats, more of the pallets do hit the target. So it at some point becomes more economical to use fats damage-wise,
Okay.
if you can,
That one was so
with
small.
shotgun. But they give a ridiculous amount of XP, don't they?
Yeah.
For early level, at least. Same with back scorpions.
Pop. Hello, no username. Yep, we're dealing with ants. There was one time I woke up in the morning and went to my computer. This was at my parents' house. This is not in the house that I'm currently in. But had a trash can next to that computer that sometimes I'd eat dinner at. And I'd drop, like, the corn dog sticks in there. And then one morning, I wake up and I see this black line that's just going across the ground. And it's like, that's weird. And so I take a good closer look at it, and it's a trail of ants from the fucking floor heater vent to the trash can. And I freaked out. I got my dad, who was just like, what do I do? How do we stop the ants? They know where we are. And so did like special mopping over the area to try and remove the ant scent. And forevermore, I was very vigilant of just like, no one puts any fucking food thing in that trash can.
There is no more salvation. The ants are coming for you.
Yeah, I'm fine with bugs when they are not in my area. I can see them at like museums, zoos. Fine with bugs there. The second a bug is in my house, it's like, this is my terrain. This is my world. Get out. And then if a bug is outside, I will just avoid it.
Yeah. I also don't really have a problem with bugs usually. I mean, I will evict horns the moment I see them, but that aside. I also don't have any problem with bugs in Fallout, except for the cave critters in Nuka World, Fallout 4.
Oh.
Those things is the fuel of nightmare, how they move. They're not cave crickets. They're fucking... crawlies.
What are some creature designs you do like?
I I like the rat roach, and I like the concept of the rat roach. If we're sticking with insects anyway.
No, we can go
Hmm.
absolutely anywhere. Doesn't even have to be Fallout.
Within the context of Fallout, I like the design of the rat roach because it's so easy. It's just take a cockroach, make it large. You could probably clip that in some way to make it funny, but take a cockroach, make it large.
If I've learned anything about YouTube poops, you don't even have to say the requisite word. They will mash it together.
Especially now with AI.
Ugh.
To be honest, if you're making
Appreciate
YouTube
the
poops
help.
with
Wish
AI,
I
what
had
are you
more
doing?
work for you,
Mhm.
but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied.
As
By
a good
method.
creature
Not
design,
allowed to contract mercenaries at the
I'll
outpost.
get back to that
Still, a
later.
requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Service rifle. Oh. Interesting.
If I may continue on funny or good creature design,
Yay.
I am reminded of the Epos in Star Trek Online. They are basically space bunnies.
Oh.
They're supposed to be bunnies, but aliens. And I really like the design. As with the what's the other creature? They have New Romulus in Star Trek Online. I've played that for years. They have the Epo Fields, which has the Epos in, and they also have a river area with this one creature. It's a bit like as an octopus of sorts, but it's just adorable. They have like a massive mother one as well, which is cute. I'll see if I can find a picture for you.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that game. Alright.
I mean, it's a bit
Hey.
specific of a niche, as it's targeted at a very sort of specific subsets of nerds.
Mm-hmm. How do you open this gate? Oh, requires key. Okay. Brahmin are gone.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Alright, let's just see what... what's this marker about? Oh, is that the marker I placed? No. Let's just see. What quests do I got? Keep your eyes on the prize. Recon the Nipton Ghost. Haul for Ranger. Track down the source. No. Trails. Nope. Nope. So, where is that? Okay. They went that way. It's up at Prim. Ah, those are some interesting little critters.
Yeah, I know, right?
They got little antennae instead of ears. Alright, I'm back with arguably better equipment? I don't know. Alright. Quick save. Let's see what's around this wall. Oh, and my, oh. It's just a way in. Okay. What if we go farther around? My, like, trail snack for today, because I didn't finish lunch as fast as expected, I have some gushers.
What's the gusher?
A gusher is like a small, like, kinda gummy thing with, like, juice inside.
You'll pay for what you did to the powder gangers.
Oh, great.
You'll pay for what you did to the powder gangers.
You said that.
You'll pay for what you did to
I
the powder
get
gangers.
it!
Why do you think I call this game Crash at New Vegas?
Because you're very creative.
As I told you, it already crashed on me 3 times a day, and this sort of shit happens all the time. It's a very janky game, but that's understandable considering Oblivion had very little time to finish the game. And it recycles a lot of Fallout 3 assets.
Right in the neck. That's gonna be one hickey you cannot explain to your boss, because you'll be dead.
I beg your finest fucking pardon.
Then beg, for I have none to give.
You know, I can beg all I want, but I reckon that wouldn't be very useful in the context of Agi.
Sunset sarsaparilla has worn off. What?
It has a healing over time effect for like 5 seconds.
But I didn't drink one.
You fucking what? You might have misclicked on one.
Or do you think it stacks? Because I did drink like 20 at once to get the caps. So was I just on
Yeah.
like a sarsaparilla high this whole time?
It might have been. Because I believe the counter resets.
Okay. I remember coming into this place all sneaky like. Oh, I can see someone all the way over there. All sneaky like. And going in through the back. And meeting with the person with all of the dynamite. Boxing times. What do you mean steal?
Steal the door?
Iron. Big iron.
It's the
Copyright claim.
rim.
Don't sing this song. Or we'll put you to blame.
You can turn off the radio if you
I
want.
did.
Good.
Muppet
Did
did.
you turn off the radio for him or just the radio on the Pip-Boy?
I turned off radio audio.
Ah, brilliant. Unfortunately, we'll have to miss the voice lines from Mr. New Vegas, but
That's tied to that?
Mr. New Vegas is the radio presenter between the songs on Radio New Vegas. But he always has like a news bit, which is tied to wherever you are in your plot. So if you go forth and kill the powder gangers, it probably will say something about that. Or if you do I explain this without? If you get Prim a new sheriff, they'll do something about that. Definitely Prim is a new sheriff.
Ooh.
They'll do a bit about whatever you do with Mr. House and whatever you do with Benny, I believe. But it's been a while since I've actively listened to them. I'd have to look up what exactly the change status is there.
Varmint rifle. Ooh. The frick. The really confusing thing is the door right there in front of me is what I remember taking in. My brain is confused. Oh, I forgot to mention that these are special gushers. They're blue. I got them because one of the flavors was labeled blueberry, grape. Grape is one of my favorite flavors.
I have one exception to that. Grape Monster Energy. That is one of the vilest compounds on the entire planet. Right next to Monster
energy
Peak.
drinks. They make me tired. keep forgetting to not pick up. Oh, they're 100 caps. Bonus critical damage. I don't know if I have good crit. I do remember taking out this place and walking as much as I could up and around the rails. I don't remember if there was anything on them.
There isn't anything. I just walked them today. There isn't anything up there but convicts.
Hmm. Oh.
But it's a cool vantage point from all the way on the top.
If I just go slowly against the building, they won't see me. Clap. Oh! Was this the way in? So I can easily jump
It's
up.
a way in. It's not the intended way, but it's a way in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the back door, basically.
Whoops. It's like the exit to the Skyrim dungeon.
Not necessarily, but you're going through the dungeon backwards. Which can have some really interesting implications in the way you go about it.
Yeah.
I'm currently doing a run where I try to be as stealthily as possible.
Mm.
So, having to navigate all these corridors with a silence 22 is quite interesting. Although I do have a suppressor on my Valmont rifleman.
Oh no.
You like that?
Ooh, money. pick up anything that's got major weight.
If you have a varmint rifle, you can use it to repair it.
Yeah.
And I would always take the dynamite just because I can sell it.
Yeah. I'll pick them up after. I am full as is.
Eh.
Look, my weight is already 180.
You have an inventory full of phone books.
Oh, these two use the same ammo.
Yeah, one's basically a rifle, and the other is a
Pistol.
revolver.
If we were playing Destiny, it'd be called a hand cannon, because that's special.
No, it's not a hand cannon. It's really more like a rifle, but shooting a pistol round.
No, the revolver.
Oh no, you also have a 44 revolver. And I believe you have a 50 caliber pistol as well. But you'd have to check the wiki on that.
I don't see a 50 cal or a 40.
On the wiki they have a 44 revolver, because I've used it. And I recall seeing at least a 12.7mm submachine gun, which means there's likely a pistol for it as well.
They got scorched, they got burned, they got ruined.
In short, they've got every flavor of fucked.
Yeah.
You good?
I grabbed stuff and now I'm slow. Nuka-Cola gives rads?
Either drink or sell some of that purified water.
I'm hit.
Imagine going through the wastes and seeing someone go up to a vending machine or just a case of sarsaparilla from the dumpster, and they go up to it and they immediately drink all of it.
Damn! Got you now.
Yeah, they just
You like that?
install a funnel down their throat and you just pour and keep pouring.
$100 NCR. Wow.
Yeah, about 20 caps.
A key. New Vegas level up theme is always hype. Yep.
Aha! Had enough? Had enough?
These iron sights are truly terrible.
I don't see the issue.
That's the thing, you can't see.
I mean, once it's unable to be seen, then you take your shot.
Hey, if I can't see them, they can't see me, right?
No. Whiskey. Psycho. Gun, Captain.
You can consolidate those 22 silenced pistols.
I can't,
Why not?
because the top one is not damaged at all. I should
Then
probably try
use
using
it. Yeah, start using it, especially if you're trying all stealthy, use it. Then fix it with the other one.
pick these up once I'm done with every. Am I still not? Ugh. Tid, your friend's mic is either too high or they're leaning too close in. Oh, I can fix that. Let me just tab over to Discord. Oh yeah, I have Tiefling on 200%.
Well, that's probably because of my headphones, which I haven't been able to find for a week.
Mm. Drinking whiskey and rye and saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Well, here's the front door. I think. Oh, it's an elevator.
You got the repair for it.
Do I?
You just upped it to 40.
Oh. I don't know my own skill. Ooh, doctor's bag. Dr. Zia. It's a very easy thing. All it had was some dirty water and mentats.
I mean, you can sell the mentats, but I tried that. I got stuck there today, so I'd rather you not.
The ghost of another wanderer helping me through. That's where I went up. Fission battery and a sensory module for a fire hose?
It fits. And those are quite valuable. They're heavy, but they're valuable.
What was that?
They're heavy, but they're valuable.
Oh. When I'm cleaning up this place, I'll pick that up.
You just need to try faster between like Good Springs and a few other vendors and print for a bit just to clear out everything. Same with the Repcon test site, Novak.
Odd that I can't pick these up by like normal collect standards. Dead are freaking out I'm stealing their drugs and not even going to use them.
I mean, they're valuable. The only use you get out of them is selling them.
Yep.
There is a quick save, quick load button, if I recall correctly.
There is, but
In-
I put my faith in like the solid saves.
Yeah.
Got you now. You like that?
No, I don't.
What?
They asked if I like that. Dog meat? What? What did they do to you?
Dog meat isn't in this game. It's Rex, but this is just some random fiend beast or whatever. The leader of this gang has a flame. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. And then I try to use that flamer.
Yeah, that incinerator will fucking murk you if you're not careful.
Had enough?
You like that? Had enough? You like that?
Ooh, my arm. Hi. I can't see!
Come on.
I can see them run away.
How was it nice?
Gah.
Exactly, that's why. Same with shotguns, these are best in VATS. Because they're more predictable that way.
Oh, I don't want to hit them dead on. Then it'll explode in my face.
That's a matter of distance.
75? Fuck.
I like those. Well, not like those, but it's a good way to like come back to areas you've already been to.
Mm-hmm.
It's really out there for all the loot. That maintenance door might be a way to sneak up on the leader there. Don't remember if they mined this gold.
I remember this room. Yeah, the hostage. Oh, he's dead.
Doesn't matter. What you need him for is in his inventory anyway. You can also pickpocket off him and leave.
Come on.
Whew.
Nice job. Once you're done, there should be a vendor opening up in this town. Once you free the hostage.
The sheriff.
So you should be able to sell the incinerator quite quickly and get a move on.
No username. That to me, that's a very funny comment. The incinerator could be a good weapon when you have the good ammo and modifications for it. Yeah, that's how most things work. If you put a lot of work into it, you get a lot of the thing out. That's why if you take
Same
visual
with-
novel video games on their level, you get a lot more entertainment out of them. If you just come in to just criticize them, yeah, you're not gonna have a fun time. Oh, did I launch all this debris because of the grenades?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Small correction. Upon saving Deputy Beagle, he'll require you to get a sheriff for the town before the town can open up again.
True. But he's an arsehole, so you can take your sweet time trying to check everything.
Yep. Sarsaparilla. Did I just hear you down 3 bottles of sarsaparilla? Maybe. Who needs to know?
At least you're staying hydrated in one version of you.
I am staying hydrated in both versions of me.
Sure you are.
What? Why do you doubt me? Howdy.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Who are you?
Why, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'm being held hostage. Can you imagine? I'd be most grateful if you would set me free.
How'd you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The Powder Gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
If you try to run away, instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way. I don't plan to come back to the Bison, Steve, much in the years to come, if I ever get out of it.
Let's get going.
And depart we will.
Trans people can consume copious amounts of sunset sarsaparilla without experiencing the debilitating side effects.
That's because the side effects are desired. New headcanon. Sunspent sarsaparilla is just chock full of estrogen.
Woo! That's why there's so many cat girls roaming the wastes. You don't play Fallout New
Children of
Vegas
Atom
because you're
have nothing
trans.
to do with
You're
it.
trans because of Fallout New Vegas. Don't get it twisted. By the way, there's a very awesome, unique revolver in the safe in the Bison Steve's gift shop. Though you'll require a 75 lockpicking skill in order to crack the safe. Yeah, we saw that safe.
I forgot what there was in it though.
What did you say?
I forgot what was in it, but I do remember the thing.
Cola.
That's back upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to
Where's
the
the front
elevator
door,
and
you
back
know?
up. I'm just checking if there's stuff in here. Ooh, 5 caps for my trouble. Boom. 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 Imagine my absolute relief when in Fallout 4 I got access to this skill of where it's like, you can fast travel while over encumbered. It's like, yes! Yes!
I believe New Vegas has it as well, though. I just forgot what it's called.
Ah, do you need a high strength stat for it? I don't need to know what the name of the weapon is, no username. Don't even need to know details about it. Just need to remember that there is a safe. I don't care for much for spoilers.
Do you happen to know username what the perk's called for fast traveling while encumbered? Because if I do remember correctly, New Vegas had it as well. I just forgot the name.
The perk is long haul. What are the requirements for it?
Three out of 7 would imply that that it ends with IEN or ING. Sorry.
That
There is a certain log component to it as well.
that is my experience from what I can remember of Fallout 3. I just go up to a terminal, push the first button, and it's just like, yep, that's it. It's like, okay. And I barely understood how the mechanic worked. Can you make caps bombs?
Yes.
Bubblegum. Bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap. I have a box of bottle caps. IRL. So once the world goes to crap and they go to this random place, they're gonna find some bottle caps and they're gonna be like, why?
You know, I believe there was this one guy who collected a few 100,000 or 2,000 bottle caps and just wrote to Bethesda and asked if he could buy Fallout 4 that way.
Yup, and they're like, yup, we're going to you know, honor your dedication to this. But also to anyone else, we're not doing this again. James from Pokemon collected bottle caps. Yes, you can make bottle cap mines, though I never understood why some people would use the in-game money to make a much less effective bomb. Because funny.
I mean, if you got the Legion currency, you need to use it for something.
What key did I pick up? Ooh, bottle cap, bottle cap. Bottle cap, bottle cap. Bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap. Yeah. Where do I see keys? Do I have a key ring?
It's on your keyring.
Maintenance key. Cool. A door I already opened. I wish using a key on something gave you, like, the equivalent XP. Because instead of it being like, oh, you used, like, your lockpicking skill for this, you used, you know, exploring around and finding the key. That also gets you some XPs.
I mean, killing the enemy the key came from gave you more XP than unlocking a
I found this
lock
key
would.
on a table. There was no blood shed for this key specifically. I just picked it up.
Well, to get to the table, though.
Yes, that's true. But just like Metal Gear, I could have waited them out and totally just walked in here and everyone was dead. Just let me have the keys give me XPs. I forgot that holding a gun makes you slower. You know, the people of Prim could totally fix this place up and begin using it again. Aside from that crumbled hallway on the top floor, it's actually a pretty decent state. Yeah? But these darn kids don't want to put in the elbow grease and do work. Ooh.
They're not fixing this one up because they got the other one.
Butter knife.
Keep fan, I believe.
Look at the size of this Wonder Glue! Oh my goodness! This is big as a book!
It's to make sure you have enough for a full beverage. If you are to snort the glue, we want you to clog up your entire nostril, your sinuses, and all the way down.
Okay, I can't get up without jumping. Great. I believe there's a few mods that allow you to fix up the Bison Steve and manage it. And Wonder Glue for sniffing. Oh, Paris here! Hello! Howie. You just gonna be in chat today? Or you coming in, like, radio frequencies? Probably. Okay. Phone no good. I might record later. Hello, Paris, France. Oh, yeah, there is a dresser back here. Oh, the time slipped right by me. But, if I just, dig in this desk here. Oh, look at that! I found a can of Arizona tea. It's tea time.
But you just drank 20 fucking sarsaparillas.
Well, I'm hydrating my out self. To Priam. Yeah, this is where I started.
Yeah, you got the whole building.
And I'm making this guy watch. Pre-war.
Deserved. Pre-war money is worth quite a bit of caps and it doesn't weigh anything.
Yep.
You can go check, but I believe it doesn't weigh too much, if anything at all.
Yep, doesn't weigh a thing. Looking through the New Vegas page on Nexus mods, a recent one adds nurse uniforms to the game, even ones for the specific factions. Interesting.
You get penalties if you shoot the nurses.
You get penalties if you shoot the deputy, but not the sheriff.
No, the sheriff's already dead. Current one at least.
Description of mod. To celebrate International Nurses Day, I'm releasing a collection of nurses' outfits created for my upcoming quest mod currently in development under the codename Fallout Redwood. Interesting. I don't really touch mods. I like to interact with games, especially on like a first playthrough, without any modifications to see how they work. And then I'll mod.
There are a few mods for New Vegas that just improves the stability, and I would make an exception for stuff like that.
Well, I don't, because I am also interested in just like what crashes and what causes a lot of like friction in the game from just it existing and not being optimized well.
The thing is, it's random. You can do whatever, and it will crash the game at some point. You've seen every corner of this building by now.
Yes, but now I'm on the double back where I pick up a lot of the stuff that I left behind because it had weight.
What's your science skill?
What's my what?
What level is your science skill?
Science is 50.
Okay, good to know.
Oh no, the bodies are gone! Fuck! I should have put them in a case. Imagine going through a Fallout game and picking up every empty bottle, like role-playing some like glass collecting agency or something like that, of just like, I'm gonna recycle these.
The thing is, you can recycle them. There are certain crafting recipes where you can make your own whatever.
Huh.
Like you need certain lemonades or for certain extracts, you need empty glass bottles.
Interesting. Now, what about
To be fair,
burned books?
you can turn them in. Yeah, do you have the big MT? Yes, you do. Once you get access to the big MT and you've played through that, you can hand it in and get blank books out, which you can then use to turn them into skill books.
Whoa.
Howdy.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
What are the qualifications for a sheriff?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the Powder Gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
I'll help bring law and order back to Primm.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
So there's nothing up there? Nope, nothing. Very true. You can even make your own Sunset Sarsaparilla. New Vegas suffers stability issues due to Bethesda only granting them 18 months. Yeah. And then Old World Blues is my favorite DLC story in the game. Interesting. We'll get to that one day. Oh, just realized, did you grab the sheriff's outfit from the sheriff's house? Because if you haven't, they'll despawn once a new sheriff is put into place. I have not.
Haven't even visited any other building than this one.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you over the gunfire.
You haven't visited any other building than this one.
Nope.
So
I went straight
there is
in.
also a third option for sheriff. You can do the NCRCF thing with Myers, which requires a bunch of fast traveling. Might be able to get the NCR across the road to take it. Or you can reprogram the security run and make it a regular.
I think Beagle just died.
You fucking what?
I heard some gunshots, and then when I heard them stop, my quest got updated of get Beagle's journal from his corpse to get information on your attackers.
Womp womp.
Howdy.
Oh, he went back inside.
Yeah, he's taking the other exit.
Beagle.
Well,
What are you talking about? You're the sheriff now.
Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
Alright.
Just follow him and take the other exit. That will save you way down. And it will save you him getting killed.
Alright, fine. Just very slow right now.
Well,
I'm used to it.
any luck finding a suitable candidate for our next sheriff?
I'm still looking.
I do thank you so kindly for your efforts. Maybe next time you can bring in...
Shut up.
I understand why I hate him now.
No. Not fully. I can see why you slightly dislike him, but not like full-on hate.
Howdy.
Well,
Also, why
hate's
is
a
your howdy
selfish-
voice Yuri, Lowenthal? That is confusing. What were you saying?
Hate's a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
I do dislike him. Take the lift down. And turn left.
I'd recommend dumping all the stuff weighing you down in a trash can and come back for it later. It won't despawn from containers. Alright, chat. Remember, this trash can at the door. Let's actually repair all the equipment I can repair, then dump.
You can also do the same with armor. That would also save a lot of space.
Was looking for a Nirvana rarity since I joined chat. Found it. Nirvana rarity? What is that?
Bless you.
Thank you. I do not like that it shows DPS. I don't need to know that.
It will just continue to rotate between
I know,
damage
but
and
I
damage.
just don't like waiting for it to stop saying DPS.
Then use mob.
don't have much 20 gauge, so I'll also leave that in there. That is a lot of stuff. What does turbo do? It just says effects, turbo, +1.
Makes you go fast. So if you're using a melee weapon, for example, swing your weapon fast. If you're using a semi-auto weapon, you can just fire it faster. If you're reloading faster.
Okay.
It's hella addictive. What do I need to make dirty water into purified water? A campfire.
That's it? Is it a
If I
one-for-one?
remember correctly, yes. I never do this, to be honest. I just sell it.
I've been carrying around 10 beer.
Are you sure you're not an alcoholic?
Obviously not. I wasn't drinking it. I didn't even know it was there. Alright. Remember, this is my stash. I'm gonna make a save right before I leave, just in case it's like, oh, it borked up. So I can go to the save and be like, nope, I'm grabbing everything. Oh, I feel so fast.
Come on.
Why is it all of a sudden 4%? Oh, because they hit one of my arms. Huh, that's what I look like.
You can press F to see what you look like.
Good at shooting my arm. Ow.
I would heal up if I were you.
Come on.
Told you.
Your arm is making me think of Susei, the Hollow Mem in Fortnite. The what? Dad. Hololive member in Fortnite, remember? Blue hair. I do not remember. How is it missing? Yep. I don't know.
You had truly
was
shown them all. You did had truly flashing the whole world there.
Oh my gosh, he's already dead. Yup, and there he goes.
Come on.
This is why I don't trust bats. Because it's like, oh, you only have a 12% chance. And it's just like, if I just hold still and shoot at them, it will hit them.
You're also not wearing armor. That's probably also why you're dying so quick.
Because look, only 33 to hit the head. And then it's like 2 shots. Yeah, this person is good at shooting my arms.
Well, you're also not wearing armor, are you? Go check.
You like that?
Maybe he wants to reload a save from a while back, because wiping these guys out before going into the Bison Steve. We'll just let Deputy Beagle be dead.
We can still give Prim a new sheriff anyway. I'd say it would be easiest to just reprogram Prim's limit at this point.
Could you enunciate that? I couldn't really tell what you were saying.
That building, like you were just in front of, and talk to some people, so you can get a new sheriff. Because currently everyone's in there. Not there.
That one?
Yeah, and that will Vicky and Vance.
You could still finish the quest without Deputy Beagle being alive. Okay. Here's some Gmod. Why not take the caps? I did. When you hear, like, the sound of, like, caps being taken, if I don't touch anything, that means I push the take all button. Can't even open the mail here.
You got a repair of 70 something or 60 something. You can repair that robot that's on the counter.
I see that. I'm just checking stuff before I do that. This is an advanced model robot with reinforced frame. It is well weathered and appears to have seen a good bit of action. There is very little in the way of serious damage. Let's examine it first. Damaged Duraframe Eyebot. A few of the primary electronic systems seem to be fully functional, and the redundant systems are all working. If you bypass some of the primary systems, the secondary systems should compensate and make some of the repairs easier. Science 55 or higher required. Ugh.
You are at 50, right?
I'm at 50, yeah. So next time
Why are you coming back around here anyway?
Yep, I'm coming back here when I have 75, so we'll see you then, little Eyebot.
You coming back? Well, if you'd be back here when you got a new sheriff. And I reckon that will, if you don't go for Brim Slim, that will be a level up.
Eyebot for
can
PS2.
Cram up.
Sheriff's office. Me and my huge butt whacking barrels. When you hear that sound, that means I've picked up stuff. Oh my gosh, I thought these were mannequins. They're so pale.
That's the lighting.
No, it's not the lighting. They're pale mannequins.
But it's been dead for a while.
How does the Mojave Express thing work? Is it just like an inventory system that I can send around the wasteland? Or
That's how I've always used it.
so I can send
would-
infinite amount of items to a location and kind of use that as a home base?
I suppose. What I've done is, for example, on my most recent save, I know that I need certain parts to fix up the robot. I've just been sending the parts there, and that way I can collect them there and not be weighed down by those parts.
And so, if I send something to a location, can I from other locations be like, no, send it back, send it over here, I need that?
Now,
Okay. Because I was thinking about taking all the stuff from the stash, using the express, sending it to Good Springs, and then selling stuff in Good Springs.
yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Or you can get Primus Sheriff
I
and
don't know
get
what it
the
was
vendor
brought you
there
to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
You were saying?
Just finish the dialogue tree.
Want to play a hand of Caravan?
No, not that one. You
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express. Whoops. I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this job?
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had Strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around, asked me if your name was for real. I said sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package, that's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was? Where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Deputy Beagle would have been your best bet before he met that tragic end. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. Maybe you can track down whatever notes he was keeping and find something to help you there.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Where can I get information on the man that shot me?
A Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Powder gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
How can I bring rule of law back to Prim?
Now, your guess is as good as mine. You might luck upon someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fellow what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up I-15, and maybe that ain't the best credential, but a sheriff's a sheriff. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some law to the town, too, but from what I seen, they barely got the firepower to protect themselves.
I have some questions about your robot.
That beat up old thing? What do you want to know?
Well, do you mind if I try to fix it?
You're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working. If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing.
Where did it come from?
A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen.
What's wrong with it?
Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious, but my tinkering days are long gone.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
It's the Fallout New Vegas store. How good could the spring be?
There is a yearly Fallout convention in Good Springs, Nevada.
That's pretty good.
And that I believe the saloon actually looks like the one that's in the game.
Oh.
Sell the Nuka-Cola.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was like, sell the Nuka-Cola
Yeah.
and the purified water.
Thanks.
come on. What's another hand of caravan?
Emma leaves this stream.
And how am I going to get the third win under my belt? I keep on seeing a little thing in the top right of just like, you won a hand of caravan. 1 of 3. What happens if I do all 3?
I reckon you get an achievement. Or like some XP.
A hand job of caravan.
Is it worth playing
Sure.
Caravan?
There was briefly a question about the cow bot that hired the delivery thing.
Right.
Cowboy robot. You mean the one over there?
Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. And he talked more like you or me. Don't go getting
was
yourself
thinking.
shot.
This one.
Move along, please.
It's not empty. It still has a camp on the top.
Howdy.
This place is so well organized, they know if you steal a single cigar. Cigarette.
Howdy. Hello there. What brings you to Prim?
Who are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
What do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
I'd like some of that rat scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
Did I not sell it? I don't have any.
Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do.
Tell me about Prim.
My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So, I don't have nothing to say about Prim, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
Goodbye.
See you.
You can stop pointing that gun at me, please. I guess that's a way to
Yeah.
stop. 262? And it's just sticking to the table here?
Hey there.
Yeah.
Weapons are expensive in this game.
Howdy.
I believe there's weapons that go for at least 4,000.
Goodness.
You already have 2,000 out capped.
Oh, that gets you into the safe place.
Move along, please.
Hey there. Hey there. Howdy.
Hey there.
I just had a silly idea. Do I have anything?
Why don't you go to the trash can, have the opposite the road, and sell your stuff to John Nash?
You got really glitchy there. What?
Why don't you take what you put in the trash can, wait a while, like 24 hours, get your stuff from the trash can and sell it to Johnny Nash?
Yeah.
Which saves you cramming it in the Mojave Express.
Yeah. But I was also thinking, what if I used... it was right here a second ago. A programmer's digest to repair the robot.
Yeah, go ahead, fix up Edie. Edie can also carry a lot of stuff for you.
Yeah. Women always greeting each other by smacking their shotguns around. Alright, so yeah, let's... fix up our own robot. Run the bypass. With the redundant systems compensating for the damaged primary circuit, many of the gyroscopes begin spinning. The repair doesn't look like it'll be too complicated. Repair 35 or higher. Ah! Hi! Why? Companion protocol. Begin. EDE has given you the enhanced sensors perk. They're a workbench?
Yes, and his name. It is quite universal, especially if you go down Lonesome Road.
Right,
You can also use them to carry stuff. He will follow for you, he will fight for you.
Eddie, I christen you with the best thing I can give you. She, her pronouns. Come on, girl. Whoa. 210.
Well, that laser RCW is quite good. Not a lot of damage, but a high fire rate.
Why not the machete? Seems like it would be useful. Because I've got brass knuckles. They do 17 damage a pop. Whereas the broad machete does 9 damage a pop. It's like double
What's
the
the
damage.
DPS of the brass knuckles?
Oh, DPS is only 17.
Whereas the machete was like 31 or something, right? Both values are important, not just raw damage.
Oh, wait, and then... Oh, that was only 71 weight? Wow. What does +1 charisma do?
What do you think? It raises your charisma.
But then does my charisma then get boosted? Does speech get boosted?
I reckon it does. It's a charisma dependent skill.
I just want to know what it means when it says that. What is the exact numbers?
It adds 1 to the special stat that is charisma.
And then how does that affect stuff?
Mathematically. That's all I can tell you.
Actually, wait. Let's grab all the aid stuff that doesn't have weight. Oh, I do have a rat scorpion poison gland.
Yeah, she wouldn't have gotten the option of I have one plan.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna lie to her.
No! It wouldn't even offer it.
3,000 caps. 34, 34. Alright. Can she die?
She can get knocked out, but she will not perma-die. Unless you're playing hardcore. I presume you're not playing hardcore.
I am not. Otherwise there'd be...
Then they should revive at some point.
Okay.
Not sure if it's after the encounter or definitely when you change loading them.
But he's dead! This is why I hate the morality system in Bethesda games.
What do you mean?
It just... Oh, this is bad karma, even though the guy is dead. And no one should know about it, but then it's like, oh, but some people can see if you have this red stuff in your inventory. And then if you steal one piece of gold, then all of your gold is forfeit whenever you go into a town, and it's just like, oi, you're a criminal. By the land of Skyrim, I'm going to kill you and steal all your money.
The thing is, if there's truly no one to see it and you sneaks, okay, nobody will know.
But the
It won't
game
even
will
affect
give you
your karma.
bad karma, and
If you
people will
sneak,
search
it won't.
you and be like, this was stolen. It's like, how do you know that?
If you sneak and there's no one to see it, you will.
Gonna get going. Bye-bye, Tie-Dye. Bye-bye, Paris. Okay, what are the quests?
Get a new sheriff for Brim.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Primm needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
They didn't shoot the deputy.
Yes, they did. He's dead.
we'll just walk over the bridge, show that there's no issues going on here. And
Do warn you, the bridge is mine.
thanks for the heads up.
You can defuse them. You walk up to them, you can just press E. Spam E.
Hello. What is it?
Goodbye.
Ma'am?
Okay. I'll sit.
Lieutenant Hayes is the one you need to talk to.
Yeah?
Prim is in dire need of some real law.
We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well.
What do you need to take over protecting the town?
What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help.
I'd like to talk to you about protecting Prim.
Have you gotten us any additional support yet?
Oh. Not yet, but I will
Roger.
soon.
It just told you to go to Major Knight.
Yeah, but it was like, there was a yellow thing. I didn't realize it was like an immediate thing. I don't know how this talking stuff works. Barely know how to do it in real life, and you expect me to know how to do it in a video game? You know, there was that little ransom thing about the stuff in between here. Let's go have a look. I now see why this gun is used the most, because, oh my gosh, that is so much ammo. 200 and some change.
It also has the 9mm submachine gun, I believe.
Yeah. That's
Which
it.
is basically this, but submachine gun. Where's Edie?
There she is.
It's just slow. I'm used to print me.
No, it says I'm detected, but they're not immediately hostile. Okay, now they're immediately hostile.
You get fucking domed.
I was not expecting that to instantly kill them. Why would I want to shoot her? Oh! Nice shot! Fuck you. Hey, wait a minute. Is this... This looks like the fuck you from Fallout 3.
I wonder why.
I thought there was a secret door back here.
Nope. Inside this building if you want to kill them. Other than that, I would suggest fast traveling to the outpost.
You got real glitchy there. What?
There are enemies inside if you want to kill them. But other than that, I would suggest fast traveling to the Mojave.
No, I wanted to come here because this was in between. I hear some unsavory things behind that door.
Mostly mantises.
Yeah? Okay. What? Also, how do I heal?
She has the
How do I heal her?
Stimpaks. Open the menu.
Okay.
There should be a heal button.
Yeah. Found it.
But once they heal over time, and if they die, they will come back either when you change loading zones or when the combat's over. So I practically never do this. Let Edie handle this.
Ooh. All right.
This racetrack is all a bunch of things. Mostly enemies. But
Bing. Oh, look, traders. Oh, were you here for it? This suave gambler's hat was in a skeleton in a fridge.
I know. I probably didn't see it, but I know it.
Mm-hmm. I have been playing without my little, like, palm rest for my keyboard this entire time. I've been wondering my left hand has felt weird.
Dum dum.
Don't run from me!
Hey there, need anything?
Evening.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
I'd like to talk to you about Prim.
Prim? Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Hayes is undermanned and is requesting additional support.
I'd like to help, but we can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum head count at the outpost. Orders from the west.
Having Prim and the trade route under NCR control would help the West.
I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support.
Anything I can do to help around here?
I suppose you could talk to Ghost up on top of...
What kind of trouble?
Not exactly sure. Radio's been on the fritz, and since I haven't heard any shooting, I don't think it's urgent.
Evening.
I thought you'd already spoken to Ghost.
I did. I just hadn't talked tonight about Ghost, apparently.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time? Take a look.
Did he do the whole atrocities quest?
Not yet. Wait. The
From Lipton?
ants at the bridge? Yeah, I talked to the ranger about that.
Should be fine. Well, fine. Yeah, the 10 mil pistol.
The heck is Xander? Oh, I picked that up at the very, very start. It's used for healing powder. I don't get any caps for it, so I won't sell it.
The only point in selling it is getting rid of it.
Yep. Oh, I was supposed to sell this other gun.
Sell the 10 mil pistol.
Yeah.
Background? Just my
You already
luck.
got the
What'll
wizard
it be
one,
this
which
time?
does more damage.
Yeah, I
Take a
forgot
look.
to sell this. Oh, they don't even have enough caps to do that, so I'll just keep it on me.
Fine.
See if you can repair the wizard pistol.
It's already at max repair. See?
repair a bunch of nuts. Why the varmint rifle over the surface rifle?
What?
Why do you pick the varmint over the surface rifle? Its base damage is lower, but its DPS is higher.
Because I don't like spending that many bullets. I'm a hoarder, you see. Oh, wait, these magazines weigh? Fuck!
They do?
Apparently. You know, my lock picking is
It
52.
ain't work.
So it'd be up to 72 and then 92. I theoretically could go back to the safe and just try and pick it now.
I
But
don't
let's-
think it works. I think it only sends a time. It doesn't
Oh.
twice.
Alright. Back to Prim. No mines.
Sounds like we're running Prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at the Strip. Yeah?
I got extra troop support for Prim.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes.
Hmm.
You can also reprogram the robot to fit you.
Let me think about it.
It's your choice, but those Rangers are only coming if we get your support. Ma'am?
Ma'am. I can reprogram the robot?
Yes.
Should have talked to that thing.
I'm surprised you didn't ask quite the extensive dialogue tree.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Oh. Who are you?
Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
Who were Vicky and Vance?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's 4th or maybe 5th most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Tell me the whole story of Vicky and Vance.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any bosh you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now, true, Vicky and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death card just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Tell me about Prim.
Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner.
What about the Bison Steve Hotel across the street?
The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there cheat, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to code.
What is this place? The Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum?
Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, Prim's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw!
It sounds like a pig noise when it goes yee. Science 30. Reprogram Prim Slim to serve as Prim's sheriff.
Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeehaw!
Alright. I've made my mark here.
Happy trails, partner.
If you dump all 15, it could probably get your lockpick up to 75 now.
That would only get me to 65. So I think I'm gonna bring a lot of my stats up. So that way when I want to do a science thing or a lockpicking thing that's out of my range, like 75, I can just read a magazine and I'll be there. It's a quick fix for right now. The educated perk, you gain 2 more skill points every time you advance in level. Power of your personality inspires diehard loyalty from your followers. When you drop below 50% health, your companion temporarily gains much increased damage. These are skill points? The barter and the sneak and the get 16 instead of 14. I've been getting 15, so that would be 17. We'll take educated, and then hopefully next time I can do Black Widow and such. Uh-oh. The 9mm submachine gun preserved in the glass case to the left of this plaque is the actual weapon Vance carried in a paper-wrapped box under some suitcases in the trunk of his car during his and Vicky's crime spree. Never fired, and luckily untouched by the hail of bullets that ended its notorious owner's life. The weapon's mint condition inspires dread in all who look upon it. Experts speculate that Vance might have killed as many as 50 people had he ever fired the gun. So long as his aim was exact, and he was starting off with a full clip, or even more if he had additional ammo clips and remembered to reload. There's nothing in the case. There's nothing on the outfits either.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
Did you know that Vance's gun is missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
Scan your data registry. You've been hacked.
Well, look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem. Happy trail.
Where did it mark on my map? Prim Slim corrupted memory block. Start speech to text to lock protocol. Still there. Yep. head to west side. Where did it mark on my map? Alright, looks like we're going to Nipton. Did we ever go in here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did throw a ton of stuff in this here. Here, Edie. Take some stuff. Oh, I gotta do... What? How does this work? Oh, sensor modules. Okay, interesting. Cosmic Knife Spear. I am also just curious, what happens if I walk this way? Quick save. Before I get killed. Oh, my compass is showing me like every enemy. Because I have Edie on my side. Whoa, that scared me. No! Oh, they crawl out of the dirt. Let's just get to this point of interest. Oh, there's the big one. Oh, there's several giant scorpions. No! Oh, phew. Huh? Oh, and you're at full health. Great. Alright, pick fights with more things. That fucking scared me. Hi. Ooh, they move fast. Conductors are apparently good to just have. There's another one. I can make nothing. Alright, I guess this is where we're stopping for the stream. Thank you all for coming out if you're watching from the future or you were here today. Please leave a like on the stream, comment your thoughts, and you can share this around to like show to your friends, or you can clip this. Oh wait, you can't. They removed clipping on YouTube. Frick. Don't know why. Really don't know why. It was so convenient. But nope, gone. So if clipping ever comes back, try that. If it's still not here, sorry. But also, I do these streams Monday, noon PST, and you can simply subscribe to be notified when stuff comes out, so you don't need to remember all that stuff. You got more important things to remember, so just subscribe. Let the algorithm do it for you. Check your subscription box. There's some people waiting for you. And my guest left mid-stream, so I guess there's nothing for them to announce. So, thank you all for being here. It was very interesting. We dealt with stuff at Prim, and this was mostly a Prim episode. But we also got Edie here. Ain't she purty? Well, bye-bye. It's not letting me alt-tab to OBS for some reason. Let me end the stream.